What is happening, YouTube and weight loss warriors? It's your boy C Dub, and today I got a special video. I'm going to show you what I eat, and then I'm going to talk to you guys about how to make good decisions while at a restaurant. I'm going to do both of those things right after the brand new intro. And guys, leave in the comments whether or not you like the old intro, the new intro, or if I need to go to intro school and make another one. Let me know in the comments. I appreciate y'all, and I'll be back right after this. What is happening, YouTube and weight loss warriors? It's your boy C Dub, and I'm going to bring you into the kitchen to show you what it is I am cooking and eating today for my one meal. So let me turn you guys around. Alright, so right here are some potatoes, and they will be mashed up in a minute. And here are 4 pieces of steak that are going to go into this here pan here in a second with a little bit of oil. And on the other side of my beautiful wife's arm are some carrots. And that is, guys, for the most part, what I am going to eat for my one meal today. I'll probably eat a cup of kettle corn as well. And if there's anything else, I will let you know when I eat it. But I'll be back in a minute. So here is what the plate is going to look like, guys. So I will come back with some final thoughts in a bit. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for joining me. I just finished that meal. I just wanted to let you guys know I ended up eating 2 pieces of steak and not 1. In the picture there was only 1. I did also eat a granola bar, and I had about a cup of kettle corn as well. So it was a delicious meal. I got it done. But I wanted to take a minute to talk to you guys about what would you do if you were stuck into a situation where you needed to eat out, you weren't very familiar with where you were eating, or maybe it's even your favorite place, and how do we get through that without making a mistake? And so I chose Friday's restaurant because it's a restaurant that my family does not go to. And I was thinking, well, what if today, my family was, for whatever reason, needed to go to Friday's? And how would I approach it? So the first thing you do, guys, is you Google Friday's restaurant with the calorie content. And they will give you the entire menu with everything needed to understand right there. So I'm going to post here in the video, hopefully right over here, exactly what calories those are. I'm going to have the menu flash through for pretty much the rest of this video. But so once I know I've found the menu and I can take a look at it, now we can approach it from many different ways. We can look for the healthy foods. We can look for the grilled chickens. We can look for the steaks. If you want to go keto, you can look for steaks with certain sides that help you out. And we could take a minute to look at all of that stuff in just a second. But I wanted to say that walking into the restaurant and sitting down hungry, not a good idea. And opening the menu for the first time, because your chances are to get an appetizer, you might want to order a dessert, you might sell yourself on a lot of different things, and all of a sudden what could be a meal that you could get out of there, in 2,000 or less calories, you're now sitting down and consuming more than you should eat for the day. And so we got to be conscious of that going in, and that's why looking ahead of time and making up a smart decision before you go, and then in your head hyping yourself up around that is the way to go. So in this menu, I'll take a quick look here. I could easily go in there and say, if I looked at the desserts, can I have a dessert? Well, the biggest dessert's 1,500, the Extreme Shake Oreo S'mores. Guys, 1,500 calories is almost the entire amount of calories I want to eat for the meal. Couldn't do it. The cheapest thing is just a vanilla ice cream here at 460. And it's off the kids menu, but I guarantee you if you ask, they'd give you the vanilla ice cream. It's still 450 calories, which is a lot. So for me, I'm thinking dessert at this place is just not going to be worth it. I'm going to take a look at the different things. So their pastas all seem like they're super high in calories. I would avoid them completely. When we're looking at the chicken and seafood, they have a lot of beautiful options. They have options like grilled salmon for 620 calories. Those are low options, guys. That's a good thing. I love steaks. I don't know how good their steaks are, but they have steaks that range from 1,100 and down. And if you think about it, 1,100 calories for a steak, isn't the end of the world as long as you're smart with your sides. And you can go down and get a steak for as low as 740 calories. So that is definitely a good option. The ribs for anywhere from 910 to 1630, and the 910 is pretty much a half reg and naked ribs. I would stay away from it for me personally. Looking at French fries, 320 calories. It's not the end of the world if you love French fries and you feel like that's going to make you feel better. They got burgers, and they got gluten-free burgers, which is an interesting option. Most places don't. But you can get a signature hamburger here for around 1,000 calories. It's not a bad deal. Even adding French fries, you're only at 1,300 calories. If you went all out and went crazy and you grabbed yourself an ice cream at the end of that, you're still under your 2,000 calorie limit. I don't think that's the end of the world. Of course, it would be a better decision to grab one of their salads without drenching it with too much dressing. But their soups are also a good option. If you want to get, you could get some clam chowder soup for 500. That's probably the highest. Their French onions also 500. But broccoli and cheese, which I think is pretty daggone good, is only 280 calories. So you get yourself a broccoli and cheese, some French fries, and a hamburger or a steak. You are golden as far as keeping your calorie content down. And now if we looked at the same exact menu and we said, okay, well, what are we going to do if we needed it to be more like a keto-free, a keto-free situation, guys? So they have a salad here with chicken at only 450 calories, guys. So you can get yourself a chicken salad with a simple dressing that they have there for 450. Now their dressings can go up and their salads can get expensive. You have to pay attention to that. Then you can go burger without a bun on your keto. Guys, you can add bacon to it for pretty bacon content for their 70 calories. So you can add 3 strips of bacon on your burger, and you can have a salad if you're keto, and you can even cut that burger up and put it on your salad and have chicken and have burger and have salad and all that on your keto, friendly meal there. And they have tons of steaks, guys. You can just make sure you scroll through their sides. I don't exactly see them right now off the top of my head, but they're, as long as you're keto free in your sides, you're going to be okay, guys. And at the end of the day, we're really talking, man, they got a lot of alcohol on the Chili's menu. I'm going to not put that portion on there, but I want you guys to understand that there's options there. Same difference if you're going to be carnivore. There's plenty of good stuff. You just have to look at the menu before you go in. And vegan people, they had the laundry list of salads. So for everybody there's something, but you have to look at it prior to going in. It's something that I think may have helped me in my weight loss journey is my mom has a tolerance to gluten. So every time I take her out for the last 10 years, I've had to look up before I go there, I've had to look up the menus and figure it out. So I'm really used to looking at menus and calling her up because she, for whatever reason, won't do it, and finding the options that each restaurant has. And I remember when she first was gluten tolerant, she said, I can't eat at a restaurant again. And I said, that's just simply not true. And we've always, at every place we've ever been able to find her something she enjoys that fits into the gluten. Same thing with you keto guys, same thing with anybody, but it's all about planning ahead. If you go there hungry, and that's my advice to you today, and you go there blind and hungry, you're going to overeat. If you go in with a plan, you can kind of enjoy what you want and you can work your way around it. And last thing, let's say you definitely wanted the Oreo madness thing. I mean, you've been wanting one of those s'mores, whatever it was, the Oreo s'mores madness, right? You wanted one of those for years. You saw the TV commercial and you're like, I'm dieting and I can't have it. You can go to the Fridays, you can sit down and have that big old chicken salad, and when you're done with the chicken salad, you can have your Oreo s'mores madness, guys. So you can do it that way too. It's just doing that every day. You're obviously not going to get the nutrition you need. You're obviously not going to get the stuff that you need, but you can still keep it under 2,000 calories. I only saw maybe 2 things on the menu that were above 2,000 calories. So you pretty much have the freedom to order anything you want. On that final note there, guys, when we go to the movies and I eat out, at the place we eat at, I used to eat this thing called the Game Day Platter, and I looked it up the other day, and it has 3,100 calories in it, and I used to eat the whole thing by myself. Obviously, I can never eat the Game Day Platter again. That is just something that I have to come to terms with and say, you know what, you can't always do it. Now, if for some reason I absolutely just had to have the Game Day Platter, I totally would plan it ahead
and I would fast the day before I ate it or the day after, and then even that 3,000 calories out between 2 days, guys. If you're staying under 2 or 1,500 depending on your size and whether you're a male or a female, you're going to be okay. Plenty of stuff on that menu that can do it. I hope it was helpful. I hope seeing what I ate today was helpful, and altogether this made your journey a little bit easier. I know you guys know my face is right, in this area. Click on and subscribe if you haven't done so already, and check out these lovely videos right over here. I appreciate it. Stay on my channel and support me. You guys are the best. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.